We'll be starting a new series of classes called your differentiation. Are you set? Now, after differentiation, we go straight towards integration, which will bring us to the closure of my part. Are you with me? So that Sapi can move on. Now, this will be our lesson 1. Now, quickly, let's now introduce the term calculus. I'll start by telling you that calculus is an area of mathematics that was introduced by 2 scientists. The 2 scientists were Gottfried and what? Leonard. They were the 2 guys that introduced the term what? Calculus. I'll start by telling you that calculus is divided into 2 parts. Number 1, we have what to call the word the differentiation, also called the word derivative. So 2 parts make up calculus. Differentiation, also called derivative. And number 2, we have what to call your word your integration, called your anti-derivative. So in practical sense, we can say that in differentiation you are moving forward. In integration you are moving what? Backward. Are you seeing it? You move forward when you differentiate. You move backward the way you started by what? Integrate. So that is everything about calculus. Is just a short introduction. Now, if you see practically, you understand what are the laws of differentiation. There are many laws. Number 1, we are going to talk about things like your constant law. We'll talk about your power law. We'll go further to talk about your chain rule. Chain rule is also called implicit function of a function. We'll talk about first principle. We'll talk about product rule. We'll talk about your quotient rule. We'll talk about your implicit function. We'll talk about your trigonometry. We'll talk about your inverse of trig. We'll talk about your exponential. We'll talk about your logarithm. Are you with me? Later, we'll now go further to Bebop, talk about the uses too. And we'll talk about higher derivatives. I'll talk about the uses of differentiation or more. So let's practically see about 14 classes. Well, these are practically things we're going to learn. It looks plenty, but we'll dissolve them one after the other. In this class now, let's start with the first guy called the constant law. Now, what does constant law state? Constant law states that the derivative of a constant is 0. What's the constant? The constant is a value that lacks an unknown. An unknown can be A, B, C, D, E. So any constant that lacks an unknown is said to be called a constant law. What I call it? A constant law. So let's give examples. Let's say, for example, we have y is equal to 5, y is equal to 7.3, y is equal to 4, and let's do it very fast. Now, the first one was y prime. Now, either I say y prime or I say the y by the s. Y prime here will be equal to, is this a constant? Yes. So y prime is what? 0. The rate of a constant is what? 0. Number 2, f of x is equal to minus 7.63. Is there any unknown attached to it? No. Because there's no unknown attached to it, what is f of x prime? F of x prime is equal to what? 0. Now, let's now do I. If y is equal to minus 4 over 9, is there any unknown here? Unknown can be like no unknown here, like x, y, or anything. So the y prime here will be equal to what? 0. We have that y is equal to 2 raised to power 17 minus 6 root 3. No unknown, right? So what will be y prime? Y prime will be equal to what? 0 minus 0, which is equal to what? 0. So what was the first law? Derivative of a constant is equal to 0. What I call it? Derivative of a constant is equal to what? 0. Very, very, very simple. Let's now see what we call the power law. What does power law state that?
Hold on a bit. As far as 100 level is concerned, right, for both first and second semester, your complete series of classes, including your practicals, everything from beginning to the end is in the LearnLift app. All you have to do is just march down to your Play Store or App Store and download the LearnLift app, and then you're going to have access to every singular class. So just move down to tertiary, click on tertiary plan, where you are going to see all your classes as far as your 100 level is concerned. And guess what? Your video lessons are there, your CBT is there, you have access to your past questions, you have access to your notes. Very, very important. Man, this semester you must do well. Anyway, let's proceed quickly as we march down to our class and continue our class. Enjoy.
It states that if you have y is equal to x raised to power n, y prime, which is the y by the s, is equal to what? Multiply the power by the function, subtract 1 from the power. So if we have that y is equal to x raised to power n, we can say dy all over dx, or you say y prime, any of them, is equal to multiply the power by the function, that's n s raised to power n minus 1. This is what we call the power rule. Multiply the power by the function, subtract 1 from the power. Multiply the power by the function, subtract 1 from the power. So let's say, for example, we're giving some examples. Let's say we have y, we have this, and we have this. Okay, let's try to solve this now. number 1, we have y is equal to s raised to power 3. So this time become what? That's y prime, or let's either you say y prime or you say dy to what? Dx. Because you are differentiating y to x. So it's equal to what y prime give me, that's multiply the power of the function, that's 3 times s raised to power 3 minus 1. That's what? 3x squared. Number 2, if we have y is equal to x raised to power 5. So we can say that y prime is equal to 5x raised to power 5 minus 1, which is equal to 5x raised to power 4. Let's see number 3. We have y is equal to s raised to power minus 6. Y prime will be equal to minus 6 s raised to power minus 6 minus 1, which is equal to minus 6 s raised to power minus 7. And number 4, we have y is equal to s raised to power 3 over 4. Y prime will give me, bring that become 3 over 4 times s raised to power 3 over 4 minus 1. And 3 over 4 minus 1 will give me 1 over 4. And you've seen that. You can, if you are doubting, you can do the same, right? 3 over 4. So that will give me y prime will give me 3 over 4 s raised to power. That will give me minus 1 over 4. I can also go further to this. I can see something and say that y prime is equal to 3 all over 4x raised to power 1 over 4. I brought the x down because of this minus indices. Minus means what? Minus means all over in maths. Do you understand that? Take your time, go through it. Remember that the note, when we are done with one aspect, go to the note as usual. So let's see more questions on power law. Remember that there are questions on the note. So go to the note and check under each part. Now let's see more questions. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Now, how do we solve the first one? Number 1, that's number 5. We're given f of x is equal to root x. You agree with me that this is the same thing as saying s raised to power half. Is that correct? So from here now, we can practically say that multiply the power of the function, that's 1 over 2 times x raised to power 1 over 2 minus 1. And that will practically give us, this will be equal to 1 over 2 s raised to power minus half. Are you seeing that? So this is the same thing as saying 1 over 2. Half means this is times 1 all over x raised to power half. Because this is means minus. This is the same thing as saying 1 over 2. This is the same thing. S raised to power half is the same as root x. So root x. Are you seeing that? Very simple. So number 6, we have that y is equal to 5x raised to power 4. Now this is practically the same thing as saying 5 times 4s raised to power 4 minus 1. That will give me 20x raised to power 3. Now what is question 7? We have y is equal to s raised to power 3 plus s raised to power 7. Y prime will practically give me 3 s raised to power 2 plus 7s raised to power 6. 3s raised to power 2 plus 7s raised to power 6. 3s raised to power 3 plus 7s raised to power 6. 3s raised to power 3 plus 7s raised to power 6. So that practically becomes that. Now, let's take some 2 questions on your power law as we round up. Now, we're given that. So how do we solve this? Let's see question 8. We have that y is equal to s raised to power 1 plus 1 over x. Now, this is the same thing as saying s raised to power 1 plus s raised to power minus 1. Because in this is 1 over s is raised to power minus 1. So what will be y prime? Y prime now will practically give me 1 times x raised to power 1 minus 1 plus minus 1 times s raised to power minus 1 minus 1. So y prime will give me, that's s raised to power 0 now, which will be what? 1. I mean, that's 1. This will give me plus times minus, give me minus s raised to power what? Minus 2. So this is practically saying y prime is the same thing as saying did I say 1 minus 1 all over what? X squared. So any of them you do is your answer. Number 9, f of x is equal to 2s cubed minus 4x squared plus 8x minus 3. So what will be f of x prime? F of x prime will give me, that's 6x raised to power 2 minus 8x plus 8. Let of the constant is what? Is 0. Right? That's 6x squared minus 8x plus 8. That becomes what? Answer. This everything about your what power law. What's power law? If y is raised to power, y is equal to s raised to power n. What's y prime? Y prime is equal to s raised to power n minus 1. Are you with me? Quickly, I'm going to see you in the next class. We're going to talk about your chain rule, or what we call your what? Function of a function. That will be lesson 2. I'll see you in that class. Peace out.
Hope you've enjoyed this class. Guess what? To follow up for more classes, just download the LearnLift app, whether on Play Store or App Store, and then follow up your classes. You must do extremely well. I'll see you in class. Bye-bye.